Hi everybody, welcome to another video by Sonoran Desert Institute. My name is Jared, I've got Rick here with me, and today let's have that eternal debate. 45 auto, 9mm Luger. Which one's it gonna be? Rick, what would be your choice?
I started out, so to give a preface to my comment, I started out, my first firearm I ever bought was a 1911. And it was chambered in 45, which is the standard. But I have turned into a 9mm guy. I don't really have a preference. I like both of them, and I love any cartridge. But my go-to is the 9mm.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I've got 45s in my stables. I've got 9mm in my stable. It's a matter of carrying the right gun for the right, right situation. If I need to be able to conceal it, if I need to open carry, whatever it is, I really focus more on choosing the right gun. And really, when you're coaching customers, that's what you should be doing too. I would much rather see someone that has a 22 long rifle as their carry gun. If they're comfortable shooting it, they've spent a lot of time shooting it, and it's something that they're capable of doing under stress, that's going to be so much more impactful for them than having that 45 auto that maybe they've never shot. So really thinking about that gun and that ammunition combination that allows you to train with it is the one that I'm always going to push a customer towards. I would much rather somebody be comfortable with the gun and be carrying it than to see somebody who's not comfortable with it leave it in the safe and be in that situation where they needed it.
I think in this discussion too, we also need to talk a little bit about velocity. There's a lot of myths concerning velocity. A lot of people think the faster you push around, the better it'll perform. The firearms manufacturers have designed their rounds, and I'm talking more specifically about self-defense ammo right now, so hollow points. They've designed their cartridges or their projectiles to perform at that velocity that they are rated for. So let's, a self-defense round in a 45 might be 1,000 FPS, something like that, and then a 9mm is going to be faster than that. The ballistic science has become so good lately that with bonded bullets, things like that, that the velocity that they're manufactured at is what's recommended for that actual projectile to perform. If you're trying to push that projectile faster, it actually might perform more poorly than if you just stayed at the factory powder load. And a lot of this debate, I think, comes from the 9mm. In the past it has underperformed. That famous shootout with the FBI and the bank robbery found that out, and that's ultimately why the police forces went to the 40 cal. They've recently started, almost all of them have switched back to the more controllable 9mm because the ballistic science has become so much better. These projectiles do perform as they are intended. And talking about the diameter of the bullet, because that's a big debate. A lot of people want to go with a 45 because it's a bigger diameter. It makes a bigger hole, right? Yes, but I guess that's true. But if you shoot anybody with a 40 with a hollow point and it's opening up or on any soft tissue, that's making a devastating wound. And the training that I've gone to, you're not only wanting one round, you're wanting to make multiple leaks and in that system, in that pump. And so you're not relying just on one hole anyway, or one diameter of bullet. You're making multiple holes. So at least that's the intent. So
yeah, and this is also this debate you see come up in the hunting world as well. Over time, hunting regulation has changed to increase the diameter and the muzzle velocity and muzzle energy of hunting rounds. When you look back, there's some great old stories about African professional hunters that were hunting with what we would consider underpowered cartridges now, but because they handled their firearms so well and were so accurate with their shot placement, it didn't matter. You know, you hear those legends of elephants taken with 22 long rifles. Shot placement's king. You know, if you can handle that firearm well, it doesn't matter what the cartridge is, because like you said, you're going to put multiple rounds on target. So really focus on that. Find that cartridge and firearm combination that allows you to handle the firearm well, that you're willing to train with, that you're willing to spend the time with, because training and time with your firearm equates to successful engagements, no matter whether it's a paper target, a self-defense situation, or a hunting target. So spend that time behind the trigger. Enjoy your time. I hope you've enjoyed this video from Sonoran Desert Institute. If you have, hit the like and subscribe button below, and we'll look forward to getting some other videos out for you.